Welcome to the KiddNation Extra Thursday edition.
Yep.
On opening day for baseball, even though we did say that the Oakland A's and the Mariners did have the technical opening day a couple weeks ago in Japan.
Doesn't count.
It doesn't count. It only counts here in America where you can eat a humongous hot dog for $27.
Can I just say something? I'm just going to say it.
Go ahead, Jenna.
I have no interest in baseball. I'm sorry.
Jenna?
It's too long. They need to change the rules.
As a kid, I was a huge baseball fan. My favorite movie growing up was The Sandlot. I was a fan of the Atlanta Braves, so I followed Chipper Jones. He was my favorite player, and John Smoltz and Greg Maddux. And now, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a baseball game.
Yeah, I grew up in Cincinnati. Went to Cincinnati Reds games all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it was all right.
They
but
lost me. I don't know when it happened or why, but they lost me.
time.
It's such a slow game, and
Yeah.
our attention spans have just evaporated.
Right.
Because of technology
Social
and
media,
things.
yeah.
We need things to move quickly.
But because of they're so married to tradition, they
Yes.
seem so refusing to change. And I know it's crazy to think about changing rules or making a clock, but golf's doing it. Because if you're going to lose money, you know, at some point, you're not going to have the same audience.
I think, and all the home runs went away, of course, because they took the steroids away from the players. But that was that did make it.
That's a good point.
That made it fun to watch
They
because
made
there's so many
drug
home
use
runs.
illegal.
Yeah, so I mean,
So
I get
boring.
it. It's much better without without them doing drugs and harming themselves for the future.
But
But
you know, they're going to have to look at doing air-conditioned stadiums because people don't want to be uncomfortable.
Summertime.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to figure out a way to
something.
speed that thing up. People
Yeah.
can't sit there that long. I think that's a lot to do with it.
I really think that they should make fighting legal in baseball.
Yeah, so it'd be almost like the hockey. You're just standing
Like in hockey,
waiting.
I'll
where
tell
you
you
it's
what.
just a one-on-one. When somebody goes to the ground after you hit them with the pitch, it's over. Nobody gets kicked out of the game. You maybe
Valid point.
You
They
get an
just don't
out.
wear the same pads, but you know, I grew up knowing the least about hockey. Football and soccer were kind of my thing, and I like basketball, but hockey live is my favorite live sport
Oh, it's
to
awesome.
watch without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's intense, it's fast.
Constant.
Way fast. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
I love it more than any other sport in person.
I would say football is number one, and then hockey and basketball are a close second.
Baseball, if you're sitting close enough, you sit there for 3 hours and nothing happens, and then someone next to you gets hit with a ball.
Right.
It's like, well, when did that happen?
And think
We've
about
all just been sitting here.
Think about the highlights, like basketball highlights, you know,
Yeah.
the guys dunking from the free throw line or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Football highlights, like dude hurdles another dude trying to tackle him. In baseball, it's just
The only good stuff is when they run into each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Or a fan interferes.
hey, no disrespect to the baseball players, y'all.
No disrespect
They
at all.
make the
They're
most
making
money.
$300 million guaranteed. They're fine.
$300.
Yeah.
Because they play so many games.
Yeah.
Mike Trout just signed for like $300 and some million
Well,
dollars,
dude-
guaranteed. Kelly.
Another
Doesn't make
dude
any sense
signed for
because
400.
They play so many games, that's why.
Oh yeah, he was $400 million, right, Al?
Yeah.
Bryce Harper was $300
Yeah.
million.
300, 400 million.
Which is still far less than the lottery winner got yesterday out there in Wisconsin.
750, right?
768.
768? Wow.
768 at the end of the day. And then take home before taxes, if you take the lump sum, it's 477. And let's just say 50% for tax. So you're taking home $250 million.
Well, maybe that person wants to go into the into the airline business, because if you're trying to fly out of Iceland, you're probably stuck right now if you're using WOW Airlines or WOW Air.
I can't believe that. I saw that plane when I went
Did you
to
see that?
Iceland. It looked so cool. Yeah, they actually had some direct flights that they started from here to Iceland.
It's purple and or like dark pink, and it says WOW on it. Really cool planes, but they went under, and they canceled all their flights overnight. So if you showed up to the airport or you're at your hotel and you got the email saying, "Hey, your flight's been canceled. Look at other options," but people cannot find flights out. So they went. They
not a whole lot going out of Reykjavik.
That's a cool name.
It is cool.
That's one of my favorite. Reykjavik.
maybe some airline will use this as a good PR move and rescue all of them. You know, that stuff
Just
can
turn the
really
logos
pay off
upside
in
down and call it
that
mom.
can pay off in the long run.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. You would think that they would at least finish off today's flights.
They have great food, Al.
Yeah, right.
Overnight.
You missed Al's dad joke. Change the wow to mom.
Take the mom.
Flip it upside down. Mom Airlines.
No, I'm saying like if another airline says we'll get all of you home where you need to be.
That would be a good PR move.
That would be a good PR move.
Keanu
Right.
could just send a bus.
Keanu, because he just did that yesterday.
He did it, yeah.
There are tons of options. Some good, some not.
I would just be so upset.
I mean, but they had to cut it off somewhere. I mean,
Cut it off after today, not.
Well, what I'm saying is, okay, today, then still somebody's on a trip. Then
Somebody eventually is going to be screwed.
The return trip is next week. So they had to cut it off at some point, and somebody's going to, get screwed. Yeah.
Man, that sucks. What do they do with extra planes? Do they sell them to the rich people?
I don't know. Sell them off for parts?
John Travolta buys them.
Yeah, or I guess to other airlines they could sell it to.
Yeah.
All right, well, that sucks if you were flying WOW Airs and you're stuck and listening to the podcast or watching the video right now on Facebook. Hey. Sorry you're stuck out there. Yeah. Let's get to the question of the day from Aaron. Aaron wants to know, what would be the title of your autobiography? Ooh. Title of your autobiography.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
That's yours?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Gotcha. Your famous quote.
Mm-hmm.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit.
That's a good one
I've
for
always
Jenna.
Liked that one. Or this milk ain't free.
Risk it to get the biscuit would be good for you because you started your business. You're a businesswoman now.
Yeah,
you risked a lot.
Motivational. Risk all the monies.
Mine would be, I guess it's not funny, but it's something that Iyanla told me when I did that Iyanla Fix My Life thing.
What?
So it'd just be break the circle or the cycle.
That's perfect.
Hold on.
Wait, I think it should be break
great.
the circle. Oh, wait, I mean the cycle.
That's great.
I don't remember if it was cycle or circle.
No, leave it as is.
Just leave it. It was perfect. It's perfectly you.
It's one of those two words. I got to look it up again. It's been a few years, but it'd be that.
Kelly?
Kelly.
What do I pick?
I'm Kelly Raspberry, damn it.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah. I
don't
can't think of a better name for your autobiography.
Anybody close to writing a book?
No.
I'm getting pestered too. I just haven't.
They say everybody's got a book in them.
I can barely write an Instagram caption.
Right?
Know, it's just
so
overwhelming to think about sitting down and starting to write a book. That is just
I don't know.
My guts turn over.
I just don't know if I could put all that if it's about me.
I don't even know why or how I majored in journalism either, because every time it came time to write, I was just crippled with.
I think a lot of writers feel that way though. They're crippled.
Yeah.
But how frustrating.
And they beat themselves up. That's why there's a lot of alcoholics in the writers group, because you think I'm a failure. I don't have anything left in me. And you sit down and you stare at that blank page for 3 or 4 days and you're just going mental.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd want that forever out there. What I write, especially if you're writing about yourself. So I don't know if I would.
I don't know if
ever
anybody cares. It's like, why do you think I want to read about you?
You think nobody cares until people start buying those copies, and then you realize, oh wait, people do care. People do want to know about my experiences.
Like to put some juicy stuff in there, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you really want that out there forever for your whole family to see everything that you went through, all your downs? You got to write about the bad.
Yeah.
That's a good question though, Aaron. If you want to be the question of the day or the comment of the day, drop it in the comments section right there, and we'll have your Friday edition of the Extra tomorrow, and we'll have your Friday edition of the show where you can win $10,000 with Beat the Bank Extreme at 7:10 and 8:10 Central. We got Flush the Format. We got Feel Good Friday, and we're gonna play the match game, Kelly's favorite game. Join us tomorrow. Have a good day.